Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 in the series between Foggy and Remind. Gonna go ahead and speed things up, get things underway, as well Remind currently taking a 1-0 lead in this series. Remind spawning as the red night elf on the top right hand side of the map this time around. Meanwhile, Foggy has spawned as the blue night elf on the top left. Night Elf versus Night Elf 1v1 matchup already getting underway, as we're going to be slowing things down. Most likely it is going to be a Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter matchup. Should have checked that. There is one Demon Hunter. There is another. So red versus blue. Both of these players just spawning inside these islands that have no strategic advantage elsewhere, since you can't really walk anywhere anyways. Let's go ahead and break things down here. Archer using that lightning shield, getting in a lot of damage back down over here. You can see that Ancient of War has taken a lot of damage as well. And this is actually a little bit of a misstep by Remind. He's actually taken a lot more damage on this Ancient of War than you would normally expect at this stage in the game. Now the Ancient of War is going to spend a little bit longer trying to eat those trees and get back into a little bit of health, as the Demon Hunter does pick up a Ring of Regeneration. Personally, I like that item early on if you do not need it. Passive regeneration, more hit points going into any fight, and also you're going to be able to maximize your Moonwell on heroes such as the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter normally does have a fair amount of damage on him, so the more damage that you can mitigate, or the more damage that can get healed, the better you are off. But I know a lot of professional players do not agree with me. They like to sell that Ring of Regeneration. My personal thought is, if you have 3 or 4 or less items, might as well hold on to it, since an item slot is a valuable resource, and if it's better to have the item than not have the item until a little bit later. Alright, back down over here. Demon Hunter going after the Ogre Magi. Going to be able to clear out this 5-3-3 creep camp. Demon Hunter does have Claws of Attack +9 down over here, so that is going to be a little bit more damage every single throw and every single way, as the Demon Hunter now quickly checks Remind, looking to perhaps buy those all-important boots of speed. Meanwhile, Foggy going to pick up Claws of Attack +6. Claws of Attack +6 versus Claws of Attack +9, Circlet of Nobility, Boots of Speed, and Staff of Teleportation, as Remind gets to level 3. Level 2 mana burn already. He may just try and take down this Ogre Magi by himself. No, opts not to. Gonna head off to the north, look to see, yes, there is an Ancient of War. Knows that there's no real reason to attack it, and now still head back off once again. Alright, Forest Troll Berserker getting in some easy damage. There was that mana burn exchange, and yes, Remind did come out ahead in that whole entire exchange. 50 mana to be exact, as the Demon Hunter of Foggy now says, you know what, I need to make up a little bit of ground and clear out an Ogre Warrior creep camp in order to get to level 3. Now, 2 Claws of Attack +6. Foggy is in a very good spot right now. That is extremely high damage on a melee attacking hero such as you see here. Alright, there is that mana burn there. Demon Hunter now going to try to get in more of an exchange. As you can see, the Troll Berserker is starting to fight. So +11 attack versus +12. The Ring of Regeneration, though, you can see how fast or how quickly he is regenerating those hit points. About 3 to 4 a second. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter off over here is taking a little bit of damage. You can see the Forest Troll Trappers have kind of blocked him off over here without a Cloak of Shadows. I'm not quite sure what he really expects to do here. Is he going to be able to just slip through here? Is he going to perhaps see a mana burn? No mana burn at all, as we now finish off the Ogre Warrior creep camp. Demon Hunter suffering a little bit of damage. Gonna go ahead and back off here. Meanwhile, we see a Naga Sea Witch has been purchased by Foggy. Foggy is going to be going for a much shorter game this time around. Meanwhile, mana burns are coming in very, very quickly. Alright, Demon Hunter going after the Naga Sea Witch. Naga Sea Witch taking a fair bit of damage and also has lost 200 points of mana. That is a huge deal in the number of frost arrows and damage lost because of that 200 mana. Naga Sea Witch may opt to use those Moonwells as well, as long as it uses it from the full one. Why would you drink from one that's bone that still had room to grow when you could have taken one that was absolutely full? I do not know. As the Demon Hunter now going to be coming across around the corner. All right, there is another mana burn exchange. Cold arrows coming in right there. Ogre Mauler going to end up fall. Nope. Yes, no. Sometimes on Tuesdays. Let's take a look who got the experience. It looks as though Foggy did come out ahead here. As we see, that 0.6 armor difference. We are very, very close in terms of overall, as we now go into a little bit of an engagement. All right, Claws of Attack +6 are actually on the Naga Sea Witch now. Is transferring the Scroll of Town Portal. Wow. That's going to be dangerous. That is going to be very, very dangerous. Oh, wow. If you did not notice, that Naga Sea Witch was down to 2 hit points because of the lightning shield on that Demon Hunter. Foggy, fast enough with the Demon Hunter, with the Naga Sea Witch, in order to regenerate his hit points from that Moonwell and not lose it. So that could have been an absolute disaster and a brilliant play by Remind, as now we see the Demon Hunter going after the Ogre Magi here. Ogre Magi now taking down Circuit of Nobility. That may be given to the Naga Sea Witch as well, since the Naga Sea Witch does generally benefit from agility, strength, and intelligence. It needs all 3, similar to how the Blade Master works. Naga Sea Witch with +12 attack. I believe the attack speed is just fast versus... I really wish it had the number, as opposed to just, hey, it's fast, like it does in StarCraft 2. Anyways, let's break things down once more. Nightcrawler going to get taken down. Tome of Intelligence +2. Naga Sea Witch is sitting at level 1, almost level 2. It does not look like anyone is going to be setting up expansions at all, as in the center portion of the map we have Remind with only a barely or halfway to level 2 Naga Sea Witch. All right, let's take a look back down over here. Naga Sea Witch is sitting at level 2 here. It's going to eat its way through these trees, pull these units back, and now we are going to get into a bit of an engagement. The Demon Hunter is actually in a rather decent spot here. Naga Sea Witch is going to be able to fight in, but we do not have a Scroll of Town Portal. So this is going to be one of those situations where if you do end up in a sticky situation, just push through and then hope that that Ancient of War and all of your range units are going to be in a much better spot, since there are a number of melee units such as the bears off over here. Foggy, knowing exactly where his opponent was, knew that he could try and creep out that location. Talisman of Evasion on a Demon Hunter. That's kind of funny, as it will most likely just be sold. All right, sell that Talisman of Evasion or give it to the Naga Sea Witch if you really, really want evasion. Nope, it is going to be sold. Demon Hunter, not even going to get a rejuvenation there. There's that quick sell. Are they going to pick up an Orb of Venom? That is going to be the big question. And yes, the Demon Hunter does have the Orb of Venom now, a very powerful item that gives damage over time. Now, as we continue this, what is going to be happening? Demon Hunter going after these creeps off to the side. There's a quick roar, now going into bear form. Demon Hunter seen at level 3. The army is relatively strong and ready to go. Where are they going to be traveling to, and what creeps and what experience can they get? Almost level 4. Level 2 evasion would be beautiful at this point if you can get it. As you see now, the Demon Hunter just simply running by an Ancient of War. All right, Naga Sea Witch gets teleported all the way back home, and let's gonna see what's happening next. All right, getting that damage over time in, and you can see how just useful that is. You can see that the Naga Sea Witch is really just running around the back here. Remind is actually having a bit of a problem. Is he gonna get saved? No, Naga Sea Witch gets taken out now, but we are very, very deep inside this base. Rejuvenation onto the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter is not gonna be falling anytime soon, but the Demon Hunter is going to be able to engage down over here. Remind gonna, perhaps take down one very low hit point bear. There it does. Naga Sea Witch now sitting at level 3 with very, very high damage again. Both sides are fighting, but it looks like Foggy's units just have better positioning, and there are more of them helping with that engagement. All right, going after another bear. It looks as though there's going to be a rejuvenation onto that bear, but it is going to be a little short-lived, not get the full experience or full health gain, as we now see, the rejuvenation onto this Demon Hunter. All right, Staff of Preservation saves a low hit point unit. Units are now in full retreat. bear may try and engage. There, gets himself into harm's way as we now see a little bit of an engagement. Are we going to see a mana burn? No mana burn. Both sides unable to mana burn so far, but we are at 33 over 50 compared to 45 over 50. Foggy definitely the victor in that exchange. Foggy should most likely go back into Druid form on all of these Druids of the Claw. Let it get a bit more mana and heal back up. Staying in Druid form does help, since it will heal the same amount, 400 hit points, I believe, versus 400 hit points. But then when you transform back, it is a percentage conversion. Always keep your Druids of the Claw or in Druid form if you can help it. If you are out of an engagement, you can see that their mana is also regenerating faster. And when the time does come for you to transform back into the bear form, well, you have regenerated more hit points as well. All right, Druids of the Claw slowly doing the march over for the engagement. Demon Hunter sitting at level 4. Demon Hunter sitting at level 4 for Remind. Naga Sea Witch sitting at level 2. I believe the Naga Sea Witch for Foggy sitting at level 3. That plus 12 attack off of 2 Claws of Attack plus 6 is tremendous, as we now see the bears in that front line ready to go. Plus 16 attack off of the other Demon Hunter there, both sides with Orbs of Venom, as we are now looking to go into this engagement here. 55 damage plus 16 compared to 52 damage plus 7. All right, Naga Sea Witch, no real reason for that that lightning shield just quite yet. Are we going to perhaps see the lightning shield onto that front Druid of the Claw? There is some detonations, and there you go. Wait, no detonations. There you are. There is one, there is two, and it looks as though one bear, no bears fall, as double staffs of preservations from both of Remind's heroes save those units. Bears now going after a handful of Dryads. Lightning shield now goes down onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now up in that front line, rejuvenation, but it is quickly abolished. Both sides still fighting. It looks like a scroll of healing was quickly used. Remind trying to retreat with those lower hit point units. Naga Sea Witch, a lightning shield onto the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter just up front in that engagement. He gets what, abolish magic again, as it looks as though beautiful staff of preservation on one, but the other does not survive. Demon Hunter still looking to fight off this fight here. It looks as though we might see a potion of lesser invulnerability. Why did it not use the potion of lesser invulnerability? That is the biggest question there, as another bear does bite the dust. Demon Hunter now sitting at level 5. There goes another bear. Are we going to see another mana burn? Yes, there goes a 58-point mana burn. Druid of the Claw going to get taken down. There it goes, as another bear is going to get taken out here. And I think that will pretty much be the GG. 29 over 50 supply by Remind compared to, well, Foggy. I will not know since I couldn't click over in time. But Foggy, the victor, and forcing game number 3. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed game number 2. Please stay tuned for game number 3.